This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back with another review. This time we're looking at the JSAUX tempered glass screen protector with anti-glare protection for the Steam Deck. So this bad boy have sent me back $12.99 from Amazon. It's linked in the bottom if you want to get one for yourself. Now for me personally, I know that screen protectors are divisive. Divisive? Yeah, I think that's the word. Anyway, some people love it, some people hate it. I'm not the biggest of fans. However, after my experience of sending this back to Valve to get fixed when the LB button stopped working, RB actually, click. It took ages to return, and what I don't want to do is have to scratch the screen and then have to send it back, get it fixed. So hopefully this should solve that issue. It'll also answer me the question, should I have gone for the anti-glare screen? This provides that anti-glare protection. Should I have gone for the more expensive Steam Deck which had that built in? I don't know, let's find out. Hopefully this will be good. I think this also comes with like a fitting guide, like this yellow plastic thing that goes over the top to help you to fit it. Because trust me, I need help fitting these. So that's enough talking. Let's check the box and see what's inside. So one of the selling points of this is meant to be ultra clear because, as you know, if you put screen protectors on, sometimes it can ruin the effect on the screen. It's got 9H hardness, which means it's meant to be rubber hard and scratch resistant there. Not sure I'm going to take a knife to it or anything like that. I do think the packaging is really nice. It's like a little booklet thing. So it does give you instructions. Wipe it, peel it, adjust it, align it, gently put it on. Hopefully there's going to be better instructions than that, because this does give me great anxiety about fitting it, because the last thing I want is bubbles or to make the screen terrible. But anyway, that's enough looking in the box. Let's crack it open and see what is actually inside. So no cheeky cut needed here. You should just be able to just open it by peeling it. Yeah, I mean, JSAUX, you thought about this. I respect that. And opening it inside, what have we got? Ooh, so we got cleaning kits here, 2 of them in case you mess it up. A user guide. Let's check out the user guide because you know how much I love reading. And oh no, not in English. That is not good. Ooh, thank you for choosing JSAUX. And we've got some safety instructions there for cable. Well, that's really unhelpful. Then we got ourselves, I think that's the thing to help push out the air bubbles. Oh god, it's giving me stress already. And then we got 1, 2 screen protectors, and then we've got ourselves a guide. So my understanding is the guide goes over the top of the deck, and then you place that on. Oh, I don't know, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, actually, I think it will just fit. Oh man, this is stressful. Anyway, you see what's inside the box. The question is it going to have an effect? So the first thing I wanted to do is actually have a base level of what the Steam Deck looks like with some glare on it to see if it actually makes a difference. So let's bring the Steam Deck into shot. So there we go, there's the Steam Deck, and there's bringing the light in. The glare on this is pretty bad, I would suggest. Yeah, that ain't good at all. So it'd be interesting when the screen protector's on how much better it will be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the video here. I'm going to slowly and patiently put on a screen protector and then show you the steps. Let's see, can I do this without ruining the Steam Deck? And I'm back. Like I said, I'll be back. I hope you liked the little montage of how to actually put the screen protector on. It took me 2 attempts. I'm glad they gave me 2. It was not the easiest, but then again, I guess you're best off putting the screen protector on when you first get the Steam Deck. So step 1, it's pretty good. I mean, there's one tiny little blemish that I can see, but it's not in the main screen, it's on the edge, so it's not a big deal. I was also impressed to see that the actual screen protector went from edge to edge. I have seen other ones that don't actually do that. Overall, the installation process, it would be better if you knew what you were doing, but for an absolute noob and beginner, yeah, it was okay. So let's check out, does it actually do what it's meant to do? Does it deal with the glare? In terms of glare, yes, it really does make a difference. I mean, take a look at that. You know, you remember what it was like on the other one? I mean, maybe I can cut a bit of the picture in there, but it is way, way better. Way better. The glare is anti-glare now. The question is, does it do anything to the colours? So let's turn on the Steam Deck and let's see, does it affect the colours? So there we go, we've got The Witcher. Me personally, I don't think it does a huge amount to the colour. It's still as good as it was before. I mean, judge for yourself. I think it is pretty good in terms of the colour reproduction. It does mute it ever so slightly, but I'm talking an absolute minute amount. Minute. For me, it's not very noticeable when you're playing it. However, if you want it to be, you know, if I want it to be super critical, there is a slight muteness to the colour. But then again, that's to be expected with the anti-glare. For me, is it noticeable? Is it detract from it? I would say no. In terms of responsiveness to the screen, again, I would say there is an ever so slight muteness to it. It's very, very slight. Very, very slight. But then again, you know, I'm trying to think using the deck. Was it this? Yeah, it was about responsive as this. I do think it's a little bit. So overall, it does a hell of a good job of reducing the glare. The colours are ever so slightly muted. Not too bad at all. And responsive to the screen, it is a little bit less responsive than my liking. Only slightly. So I think you've got to weigh yourself up. You know, how much does the glare annoy you? That's something to think about. It does offer the protection. You're not going to scratch the screen. You know, when you're done with this, if it's scratched, whatever, you can just take it off, put another one on. And does it affect the colours in much? Not enough to bother me. So overall, would I recommend the screen protector? Absolutely, I would highly recommend it. So with that in mind, I'm going to need to put a star rating on it. So for the tempered glass screen protector from JSAUX, I'm going to give this about 4 stars out of 5 stars. I would still recommend the screen protector. However, you are going to have to take into consideration the positives and the negatives. Positives, boom, that glare is gone. That screen is protected. However, the negatives, I do think there's a slight loss in colour, and I do think there's a slight loss in responsiveness, but not enough to be you know, a problem or anything like that. So do keep that in mind when you're thinking about getting a screen protector. I'd be interested to know from you guys in the comment section below if anybody's got a better recommendation for screen protector, because I think this is probably the best one that I could see that's reviewed in the UK, but it would be interesting to know what you guys are using. With that in mind, if you enjoyed the video, give it a cheeky thumbs up. That means more people can see it and more people can make an informed decision about, is this the screen protector for you? If you've got any questions or comments, post them in the comment section below. I love responding to my audience, you know, my universe, as the WWE call it. That's such a bold statement. But I do reply to each and every comment. It means the world to me. If you've got a second to engage with my content, you know, I'll definitely reply and say hello or whatever. And if you wouldn't mind, it would mean so much to me. Could you press the subscribe button? Honestly, I'm on my way to 1,000. It would mean so much to me if I could finally actually get there. A 10-second press, and even less for you, a second to press that button would mean so much to me. With that in mind, you know what I'm going to say. Look after yourselves, take care of the people around you. Most importantly, stay out of trouble.